At Ipsos, we use a framework to help keep our clients on track when they are making any advertising that has any links to environmental, social, or governance issues. And this is about being true to the facts. So that's about having a solid foundation of action, being true to the people, which is about being genuinely honest with them and taking them on a journey. And finally, being true to the brand. So let's start with true to the facts and a solid foundation of action. How did Virgin Atlantic walk the walk before you could talk the talk?
The idea that we have, collectively come up with and feel really excited about is that we, champion the rich individuality of our people and our customers. And the decision to put people at the heart of this was very, very intentional, because the people, all of our people are absolutely fundamental to the service that's provided and the enjoyment that, our customers experience. And, that truth about Virgin Atlantic has always been at the heart of, who we are. And importantly, what people recognize and value about us. And when we were researching this and went back around that again, that became more important than ever as we were emerging from the pandemic. But also in, understanding that in terms of the world around us and all the change that we were sort of, experiencing and what the world was going to look like. So I think it gave us really sort of fresh impetus to look ahead. And with that idea came a real onus as well. How are we going to, as you say, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk as well? And how we're going to make meaningful changes that would really evidence what we stood for, what we're talking about. And I think, a great example of that is the change to our tattoo policy that came very quickly after that. And again, just recognizing that that's a form of self-expression and something that was really important to, everyone at Virgin Atlantic really shows up as themselves every day. It's a really important part of the individuality and personalization around the service that we offer. And, that and being able to express yourself with your ink just became something that was, really exciting and a good proof point at that time. Really, our people responded incredibly well to that. Shortly after that, we then had another conversation that was emerging. It was actually on the back of, the communications that out there, the conversations that we're having externally, internally, which was around uniforms. And we actually had a request from a couple of people internally wanting to wear an alternative uniform. So it sparked a really good conversation, which ultimately led to us, with it changing our policy around uniforms and then sharing that story around gender neutral uniforms so that you can choose the uniform that best expresses yourself. Choose the red, choose the burgundy. It's what you feel like. And again, they're great illustrations for me about what it means to express your individuality so that you can show up as your best self and, deliver ultimately a service that feels really special, really personalized, and unique to Virgin Atlantic.